Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be speaking about the football match, which is the Europa League final, which is tomorrow between Manchester United and Villarreal. I'm a really big fan of Manchester United, and I really love speaking about this club. So I will be trying my best to make a few videos in the future in which I talk about their games and try to give my opinion about what's going on with this club. So tomorrow is the Europa League final, which I feel is a very important game for our season and for our players and for also our manager, because this group of players under this manager haven't won a trophy till now. We all know that we have got to many semi-finals and kind of bottled a few competitions in the past, but I feel that if we go on to win this game, you know it will do these group of players, it will do them a great world of good. I feel it's going to boost their confidence for the future. I also feel it's really important for us as fans to win something now, because we haven't. The last trophy we won was under Mourinho, which was the Europa League, but I feel it's been around 3-4 years since that happened. So this club, 2-3 years since that happened. So I really feel that this club needs some silverware under its belt. And also, as I said, it's really important for the manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who I feel personally has done a really great job since he's come to this club. I feel slowly but steadily we are improving. The players are improving, and as a whole unit we are playing much better, I feel. So I feel he hasn't won a lot of silverware, and he's always questioned for that, maybe even criticized for that. So I feel if he gets the first trophy with him, I feel also cement his place even further as the manager, and maybe answer a few questions as to does he deserve the job or not. So tomorrow the match is going to be played at a neutral venue, that is at Poland, against Villarreal, who honestly I don't know much about. I don't know much about this club, but I've seen them play one or two games. I think it was against Arsenal, the semi-final, and I think it was the Real Madrid against Real Madrid in the La Liga, which was the last game of their season. So for whatever I've seen of them, they are a well-coached side under Unai Emery. I feel they have a good tactical setup and also have a good centre back with them, Pau Torres, who Manchester United are reportedly interested in for buying in the transfer market. So I don't know much about them at all, but of what I've heard and a little bit of what I've seen, I can say that they are well tactically set up, and I feel that it won't be as easy as many people think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good final. It's going to be a tough final, and we'll have to really play well to deserve that trophy. Now coming to what I expect what's going to happen of this game is, I really don't expect a very high scoring game. I feel it's going to be really defensive, really tacky, and it's just going to be a difference of one or two goals. I really doubt it's going to be a really high scoring game. Now what's a lot of interest will be, and a lot of attention right now is to what our lineup is going to be for tomorrow. No one knows what our lineup is going to be, and there are a few uncertain places left for which we don't know who's going to start tomorrow. So here is the lineup on your screens, which I predict which I would personally choose if I was the manager. And this is the lineup with I like Dean Henderson a lot. I really like I think he's a very good keeper, but I honestly don't think it will be fair to drop De Gea, because I feel he's had a good season, and I just don't see any reason to drop him, because he's played well recently, and I feel that he deserves the place in the team, and I also feel that the manager will go for him. But the problem with Dyer is he's a very good keeper, but for a keeper, I personally feel that the wages that he takes is it's not something that it's normal to give goalkeeper. Just not on any other player goalkeeper, and I think the wages always when I look at him is the biggest problem that he gets with him. So that's why maybe the club will ought to go with Dean Henderson instead of going with David De Gea. But I just feel for the final, that decision's up to the manager, and both are good keepers. So honestly, actually, I don't have any problem with whoever starts. I just feel that De Gea on recent form has deserved the place a little more. Now the back four is of course Aaron Wan-Bissaka as the right back, solid, and Luke Shaw, who's been having a really good season as left back. So there's no questions over those two. Now, as far as the centre backs go, we all know about the Maguire situation. We all know that he's injured currently, and it's a big blow to the defensive side of our game, because all our fans have realized, the importance of Maguire as our centre back. He brings a lot of solidarity, I feel, and his absence has been haunting us for the past 2 or 3 games. Now, I know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he trusts him a lot, and Maguire has also been a part of the travelling squad. But I don't know if he's fit enough to play or no. But I just feel that even if he's 10% fit, or 30-40% fit, he will get to play. I think he will play him injured, because we've seen Solskjaer do that before with players like Rashford. The players who he trusts, the players who he likes, he plays them even when they are injured. So I won't be surprised, even though what everyone is saying, if Maguire starts the game. And I think next to him, Ole will opt with Lindelof. But I would personally go with anyone. Like, I would personally go with Tuanzebe, because I feel that pace is what's missing in that centre back partnership with Maguire and Lindelof, and I feel that Tuanzebe is the one who brings that pace with him. So I feel I would go with Tuanzebe, but I feel for some reasons Solskjaer prefers Maguire and Lindelof over the other centre back. So I feel he'll go with Maguire and Lindelof. In the midfield, of course, there'll be two CDMs, which is always his favourite of McTominay and Fred, which will be playing at the base of the who will be playing at the base of the midfield, protecting our back four as usual. And I know many of our fans against McTominay and Fred, but at this time, I just don't see a better pivot that he can play. He doesn't have a proper CDM. I don't think Pogba can play centrally. Because when Pogba plays centrally, he lacks discipline, and I feel McTominay and Fred both have that discipline which is required. And they do protect the back four very well. So yeah, I think he's going to go with his favorite McTominay and Fred. Just to and just to as it's a final, he might want a little more protection for the back four. And I know that McTominay and Fred, they aren't the most gifted while going forward, but I feel defensively they both do their duties. And obviously next season I would want a proper CDM to be bought in from the market, so we can play another midfield. But I feel as of right now, as of this season, we have to go with McFred, because there's a lack of pace in the centre backs. So to avoid other teams exploiting that lack of pace, I feel these two CDMs playing in the midfield are I think essential. Of course, then as the number 10 is the magnificent Bruno Fernandes. Nobody can question his place. He's of course going to be there. So I don't want to say much about the number 10 position. I just because he's done such a great job for us, and I just hope that tomorrow he clicks and brings us that trophy, because I think his performance is very vital for us doing well. Now the front three is also very interesting, to see what people are going to play. I'm going to play Rashford, because I'm a really big fan of Marcus Rashford. I think he's a world class player, and I feel he has that that thing in him. He has a little spark in which he just needs a moment and he can turn the game on its head. So, and I feel even Solskjaer will opt for him. So I feel he's going to go with Rashford on the right wing. Of course, Edison Cavani as a striker, and Paul Pogba on the left wing. So, I know many fans have a problem with Pogba starting on the wing, and many of them want to come centrally. What I just feel is that our centre back partnership is not very good, and we need to increase, our defensive cover. And I just don't think Pogba playing with Fred in the centre has that much discipline, and I feel we are very vulnerable at the back. If you put Pogba there with a proper CDM, he's going to do a very good job. But I feel in this setup, in this team, to get the best out of Pogba, we need to play him on the left. I personally would just play Rashford because I feel he's that spark player. As I said, he doesn't do very well on the right, so that's up to Solskjaer if he wants to play him on the left or the right, or Pogba on the right, or Rashford on the left, or Rashford on the right, or Pogba on the left. That's up to Solskjaer. I personally feel Rashford plays much better on the left. And as our number 9 is of course Edinson Cavani, who's almost pinned down his place in the team after coming for a 1-year free contract. It's really interesting what's happened with him. Like, when we signed him, many of our fans were a bit disappointed because, of course we were expecting Jadon Sancho, but Sancho didn't come, and, we went for Cavani. I feel, I really love Cavani. I feel he gives it all for the club. I feel his movement around the box is vital. I feel it's the number 9 that Manchester United have been missing for these past few years, and I feel he adds a lot to the team. So yeah, I hope him and Bruno link up well and do well tomorrow and just bring that trophy home, because we really need it. So this is my prediction for the lineup. This is what I feel he's going to go for tomorrow, and I also feel that this is the best lineup that we can put. It just gives that balance defensively and attack going forward, and I just feel this is the best balance we have right now with the group of players that we have. So yeah, that's it. My score predictions for tomorrow was, I think it's going to be 2-0 to Manchester United. I feel it's going to be an edgy game, very defensive game. I feel we'll have to defend well. We'll have to defend quite a lot, and I feel we'll just nick 2 goals and bring that trophy home. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Manchester United, hopefully. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you all liked the video. If you all like the video, just like and subscribe, please. And I'll try to make more videos in the future about Manchester United, because I just like talking about this club, and I really like talking about this club, and I hope I can make a few more videos about them. So if you enjoyed, just press the like button and subscribe, and yeah, see you in a bit.